Again, it's Priscilla Batzell in Spring Hill, Florida at Expressionist Art Studio Gallery. I'm not even going to pretend I think I can do this in one. I want to do a sky and an ocean scene below. This is my mead and white paint that I am sieving through some cheesecloth. And if that's not enough, I'll use some more. So I'm working upside down right at the moment because I want this part to be my sky. So you actually right side up for a change. I have a brake on my turntable to keep it from turning, but I may have to take that away at some point. I would like all of this paint to move down some and across the top. Now I'm using primary elements and Prizm pours from Colourarte. Primary elements are pigment powders. Prizm pours are pre-mixed, but they also require pouring medium added to them. Recipes will be below the video. I'm probably just going to spatula things into place. I want to use some Misty Veil, which is a Prizm pour. Thinking I'm going to do something different, like put it in a dish and then drop it down. And this is Cosmos. This is a primary element, I believe, which I really wish I'd marked. I would like a bit of a pink sky. I'm going to sneak in a little bit of something bright, ginger flower. It's a primary element. It's not coming out too fast. That's probably a good thing. And then I'm also going to add some ginger peach, which is a primary element. And I thought about adding a little bonfire, which is a Prizm pour. And I've also got some carnation mixed up, which is another Prizm pour. For some reason I'm being called to shiny taffeta, which is just going to mellow out between the bonfire and the ginger peach. I'm thinking. I'm hoping. And there's the carnation I was going to use. So now I'm going to start, and I've got all those colors handy in case I want to do something else. I'm going to wipe off my spatula because I don't really want white paint in there affecting things, but a little won't hurt. I want to tip that so it runs down over the edge. To heck with tipping, I'll just use my finger. This is my OXO omelet turning flip and fold spatula. Best paint spreading tool I know of. I don't mind if there's white in my sky. I just don't want the white that's on my spatula to mute out any of the colors below it. So I'm going to go back and steal some more color. My husband has company who he did not tell to just come in, evidently. Yes, and I'm just going for it. I'm having trouble getting past that stretcher bar in the center. But if I slow my roll when I get there, hopefully that'll resolve my issue. Now, there is paint dripping over the top, and that's the paint I'm going to use to cover my top. I'm going to flip this out, see what I've got on the edge of my spout. And I'm going to flip that around. I kind of want some orange right at the edge. I'm thinking I'm going to put a little bit of whatever I've got right at that edge. Except for that. That does not belong there. Come out, whatever you are. Let's grab some orange. What color orange are we going to use? Maybe let's just go for a little bit more ginger flower. Although, now that I'm right here, and I can shake it up easily, I'm going to put some orange crush. That's a Prizm pour. Now I want to use white again as a base on the bottom, but I also want to use some gold. Kind of thought I wanted to have some blue sea back there, but unless I remove some of that, that might be an issue. Maybe I don't need blue anyway, because the sunset would be reflected in the water no matter what, right? See, I can get that paint off of there. Do I need a scrape dish? I don't think I do, but I'm going to use one anyway. I might want that later. And it usually lasts long enough through the painting so that I can do something with it. Okay, so now some more Maiden White. And I wasn't going to use some gold, but I think I'm going to. Push that up. And I have some Deco Americana 24 karat gold mixed with Floetrol. It's been around a while. So I'm going to give it a bit of a shake up and use it to cover my bottom edge. Oh, I've got major bubbles. Let's just run that right over the edge. I'm going to do something I never do. Okay, maybe not. Maybe never is the wrong term for that. I mean, I had the paint, why not use it? There is a 20% off coupon code underneath the video for Colourarte products. I have a little black chip of paint right there. Now, with any luck at all, I'm going to throw that in the bucket. With any luck at all, I'm going to use a bunch of colors that I like. starting with Prizm Pour True Silver. Well, maybe not. Maybe I'll just be using the Misty Veil. I guess we'll be using the Misty Veil. And some Chantilly lace right along the top. And throw some French silk in the mix here. Something unexpected. I'm going to throw a little bit of deep amethyst, which is a Prizm Pour, in there. And just keep right on. I've got Sea Dancer, which is a primary element. I love, love, love Sea Dancer. I have Arabian Sea, which is another primary element. I think I shook it. Love those turquoises in every color. I'm going to use a little bit of, Dark Waters. I forgot about that. Oops. It's been a while since I used it. I'm going to take that. What else do I have? I have green tea and wintergreen. Green tea is a primary element. I wanted to put some green in. This is Fandango, a primary element. Excuse me, a Prizm Pour. My mistake. I don't know what this is going to look like. I can't do much about... You know what? I can try. I can try and fix that. Right now, if I wait too much longer, I probably can't. So I'm going to just... No, I can't. Well, I'll scrape that off and maybe it'll be useful. Put my brake back on. Get back to my Fandango. I'm inclined to take the straw and blow some of this out. I've got 3 minutes left. I've got a special tool made up of a makeup sponge or a makeup applicator with a straw and a chopstick in it, and I've got the tutorial video and I will share that with you. But right now I think I'm just going to use some Amsterdam white. I'm going to try something new. I'm going to try and dip that in there and use it. But in the meantime, I want to add some more colors. I've got Mermaid scales, primary element. I want some pink, and I might want a little bit of orange. If I put a little bit of this ginger peach in here, it'll be a reflection of the sky. Same if I put some of the ginger flower. And maybe a little bit of the Cosmos too. And then I'll just call it good. I'm really wondering how this tool is going to work. It might not work at all, but it might work great. And I need something to scrape it or wipe it off on. I really want to put, you know what, I've got some iridescent blue-green from P.E.S. Yeah, I saw it. It's too bad because it was a really pretty part too. Never mind, we'll just do it again. Scrape that off. And start over. That seemed to be working pretty well. I'm going to try and tip. Tip and spiral. And try and stop dragging my little tails. I might want to put some white along the edge. Alright, I think I've got 1 minute left to tell you guys I love you. And I'm going to grab some of that paint, put it right in there. Fill in my cracks. It's sort of like a balloon roll, only not. I'll let that go right over the edge. Here's some Chantilly lace down at the bottom. Then maybe I'll blow it around with a straw. And my time is going to be up in a second. Don't forget there's a 20% off coupon code for Colourarte products underneath the video.